And welcome back, everybody, to 70s Die on Alpha 17.2, build 27, Darkness Falls. I'm an old guy gaming. And if you didn't see the last episode, we just finished a job in that weird science lab place. But we didn't look in the upper floors. So I'm going to try and sneak around this glowing guy. And we're just going to go quickly loot the upper floors and just kind of, check them out. And I think we'll just stay out of character for that, because I want to kind of do it fairly quickly. And then we'll have Reaver jump on the bike, grab all his stuff, and head back to the trader to turn in his quests. So yeah, this is a very interesting POI. I do remember going through this, excuse me, in War of the Walkers a long time ago when I played on multiplayer. And so we can get in there through here. Hopefully we don't get repops, because I did clear most of the place out in order to do the quest. Oh, and also if you there's a repop. Well, that's just a sleeper. Also, if you didn't see the last episode, we found a welding torch. I'm so excited about that. So we will be able to start doing the welding, or start working on the stuff. He's almost dead. That was weird. We'll be able to start advancing now, doing the things that... What? That one's almost dead too. What the hell's going on here? That's bizarre. Yeah, so we'll be able to put that welding torch in the advanced forge. He's almost dead too. Something's definitely glitching out here. I can't explain that. I'm pretty sure I have one of those back at the base there for, is the glowing one almost dead? It is. Well, like I said, I don't know why this is happening, but I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth either. Certainly isn't anything I did. I don't know what's going on, but we're gonna go through anyway and clear this place. All right, you drop some loot. Nothing special though. Heat resist. Yeah, we don't need that. Let's scrap that. Let's get rid of this. Yeah, that's really weird that all those guys are dead like that. Or not dead, but 1 point away from being dead. So let's just kind of quickly go through and grab all the stuff. Most of these clothing pieces I'm just going to scrap. Nothing behind there. Might as well get the stuff from those corpses there. Okay, so let's go work our way through here into the other part of this place. I don't see any sleepers down there. I think this might actually be it. Don't see anything in there. There's a bunch of iron right there we could get. We have a lot of iron though. We're doing pretty good on that. Okay, so we'll get that out of the way. Let's see if there's anything under here. There is, but nothing special. So we'll scrap that, and we'll scrap that, and we'll scrap that, and we'll scrap this, and this, and this. Chuck that. And I think that's all we want to get rid of right now. Okay. Well, I think that's it then for this facility. It was a definitely a lot more interesting on this side, and you know, as you went down below. So if you guys, like I said, if you didn't see the last episode, if you go down here, it gets into like weird mad scientist lab stuff. So anyway, okay, well, I think what we'll do then is we'll go ahead and cut the camera here, and I'm going to head on back to the ranch, do a bunch of inventory management that I've been holding off, and then we'll turn these quests in, and we got to start thinking about what we're going to do for Horde Night, because Horde Night is going to be tonight, this next coming night, and I don't really have a specific plan for how we're going to deal with it. One thing we could do is we could actually do Horde Night on the road. I believe I have enough stamina to stay ahead of them, and if absolute worst came to worst, we've got some grain alcohol and we've got some beer that we could down. And I've never actually done that before. I've never tried to do a Horde Night on a bicycle and survive the entire night. And, you know, I've got 90-minute day cycles, too, so I've got a little bit longer Horde Nights than the normal settings. So it could be interesting. So, I don't know. I'll think about that unless I come up with a different plan. The different plan would be to try and survive, you know, on a POI somewhere. And knowing how nasty the hordes are here in Darkness Falls, that's not necessarily going to work, you know. But we'll have to just figure out what the best solution is. How many hit points is that sucker? Oh, he's only got 150. I bet we could kill this thing. Kill this thing. Kill this zombie. Let's go ahead and see if we can take it out. Oh, yeah. We got this. Okay. Yeah, these guys will definitely heal if you don't take them down quickly. So anyway, yeah, let me go do all that stuff. I will bring you guys back here in just a little while, and we'll make a decision on what we're going to do about Horde Night, and then go from there. Okay, so I'll be back in just a bit. All right, guys, we are back. It is morning, so we have several things we're going to do. I'm just going to do all this stuff out of character. The first thing we want to do is let's go turn our quests in.
Thank you, survivor. My
So
family and I are in your debt.
that's worth 54. Those are worth 45. Well, we certainly don't need this. We don't technically need those either, but yeah, I guess we'll just take these. So we get 24,000 XP and 920 dukes. All right, we'll take your inventory. Let's buy one of those so we have our full thing. And let's buy a couple of those too.
Gratitude and safe travels, friend.
All right, what jobs do you have now? We still have a tier 1 fetch, but I don't want to do another tier 1. Let's do tier 2. And this clear zombies one is pretty darn close.
Can you
So we'll do that one. Business old.
I can't thank you enough, friend.
Okay, so we got that going on. Let's check with Trader Rect here.
Now that you did the job, I guess you ain't all that damn bad after all.
All right, so this would give us a level 3 steel fire axe, plus it's fully healed, because we still don't repaired. I don't have steel yet. I'm gonna though probably here in just a bit. But that's also worth 294, and I already have 10 of those. We get 33,000 XP and 1,300 dukes. Very nice. Let's see, you reset on day 16, and it's day 15. Let's just quickly take a look again and see what you have. Auto rifle barrel. You know, I'm starting to think maybe what we do is we buy some of these gun parts. Especially now that we found Sledgehammer Schematic Security Mastery Book. We already know how to make all that stuff. Butchering tool schematic, shotgun schematic. 500 points. Ooh, a bunker buster would be nice. See, now we have, I think it's a green SWAT helmet. We could put this light on that, and it'll probably give us more armor than the mining helmet, I'm thinking. Oh, he's also got a mini bike chassis. A bunker buster would be nice to have. Let's buy that. Let's buy the helmet light. I think we could actually use some leg armor. We still haven't found a sewing kit yet. Let's buy that from him. And I think that's all we want to buy from there. What does he have here? Nothing that's jumping out at me. What other armor does he have? Nothing that great. Okay. Don't really care about that stuff. I'm not really using the hunting knife anymore because our axe gets just as much meat as the knife seems to do. Don't care about any of that stuff. I think we're going to be able to start making steel tools. And I'm going to take the next point, so we'll be able to make blue. So I don't think I'm going to spend money on that. Farming tips, no. Oh, he's got lots of oil. Okay, let's go ahead and buy these. That's going to cost us $5.76. And replenish our ammo that way. Butchering tool schematic. Hunting knives and machetes. Nah, I don't care about that.
All that damn
Okay.
gawking at
Oh,
goods and
did we
that's
take
all
another-
you buy?
Did we take another job from him? Alright, he's got a fetch, clear zombies, hidden catch, fetch and clear. But that's 2 kilometers away. Yeah, let's just do the one
Hey,
that's closest.
jerk, you need some work or what?
Business sold. That's the same
What do
type
you
of building
stand
that the other
there
one's got sending us to.
Don't you
Interesting.
have
Okay, so we got that done. Now let's go ahead and go back upstairs here. Oh, you know what? There's a few things I wanted to sell to him too. Because I'm starting to get full up here. I want to sell him all of these compound bows. I'll sell him the sledgehammer. How much is this worth? 57. Yeah, we might as well sell that too. Let's see. What else? I thought I already had a rocket launcher, or a different rocket launcher, but maybe not. I could have sworn that I did. I don't know where it is. That doesn't go in here. That goes in medical. So let's put... wait a minute. Yeah. Let's put the auto rifle barrel in there, because we bought that from him. And we'll put the AR-15 receiver in here. This we're going to put on our pick. Let's just do that right now. Though we're going to end up making a new one anyway, but we'll just put it on there for now. This goes in here. Okay, so sell. We're going to sell some stuff to him. I don't really want to sell anything that's up here. Do we want to sell this? I mean, I actually can make one. I just need a barrel. Plus, we're not going to get much out of that. Nah, let's not sell that right now. We'll just leave it there. I want to kind of hang on to these for tools in workstations. Don't think there's really anything in the food bin that we want to sell. Let's put that in there. Down here, we've got a few things we can sell. We've got doubles of a lot of stuff here. We'll sell the duster. That I don't think we need to worry about. We don't need 2 lucky goggles. We don't need 3 military helmets. We'll keep the best quality one. This has an armor rating of 6. This has an armor rating of 10. Yeah, see, this is what I wanted to see if we could put that light on. We'll sell him the shoes. We're going to keep the puffer coat. We're going to keep the poncho. We already have a pair of nerdy glasses on, right? Yes. So we'll sell the nerdies. The running shoes. We don't need 2 shades. Don't need that. These we were going to keep for warm weather. I mean for warmth if we go into the cold. Just grab that for now. Can we sell clay to him? Oh, we can. Let's see if we can sell a couple stacks of this stuff. I'm actually going to keep all precious metals and gems that we find for role-playing reasons. And I'll reveal what that is to you guys later. I've kind of got a plan for that stuff. Probably don't need this either if we're going to fix up the SWAT helmet. So let's do that right now. So if we go here, let's repair it first. Assuming it just needs iron for that. See, that's really good armor. And then if we modify it and put this light on it, now we should be able to put it on. Why the hell doesn't the light work? I'm pressing the F key, which is the key that you turn the light on for this guy. It doesn't work. Well, that sucks. That would have given us more armor. Is there another key that would activate that? I don't know what it would be. L for light, maybe? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, that sucks. Well, I'll tell you what then. Let's go ahead and we'll hang on to this, and if you guys know if that, what I need to do to get that to work, let me know. So I'll just hang on to that till I hear back from you, or if I find out myself. Okay, so we were going to put these on, so let's wear those. And we can scrap those now. And then I think everything else down here, from here on down, we're just going to sell. So let's go do that now, and then we'll get started with our crafting stuff. The interesting thing is it's day 15, right? And it still hasn't turned red. And I think the last time that happened, it was turned red at 9 o'clock in the morning. Oh, I guess it's not 9 o'clock in the morning yet. Okay. Yeah. All right. So we got to pay attention to that. I'm expecting it to turn red. Okay, asshole. I'm going to sell you a bunch of stuff, and you're going to buy it. You're going to give me top price, too. Let's make sure and sell the more valuable ones first in case he doesn't want them. Will you actually buy all that? So buy 1,800. Okay. He doesn't want those.
Don't let the door hit you on your way out.
Okay, good. So we cleaned up some inventory. We got some money. Now it's time to do some crafting. So we got our welding torch. And we put that in here. In here. So this is going to open the door for a lot of things that we haven't been able to do. Starting with the making of a crucible. So we need forged iron, mechanical parts, small stone, and clay soil. 1,200 small stone. Let's grab all of that. Forged iron and mechanical parts. Do I have enough forged iron? I don't. So we're going to have to make some more forged iron. So let's get going on that. We're going to need some fuel in here. And let's just make, I don't know, 100 of those. I'm just watching the day number to see if it's going to turn red here. When I first set up this game, if you guys are interested, I recorded just a quick introduction video to this series, and I showed you all the settings at that point in time. And I never had, I never saw an option to turn off the random horde setting. I can't remember what the actual name of it was. But I could turn it down to 1 day, or the horde range, that's what it's called. So 1 day, meaning that the horde could come, I think, either 1 day before or 1 day after the normal 7-day cycle. So the first time that happened, if you are just watching me for the first time, we didn't actually get the horde till day 8. It didn't come on day 7. And then, of course, it didn't come again last night on day 14 either. But I want to say we probably hit the 9 o'clock mark, and it still hasn't turned red. So I'm a little bit, I guess anxious is the word about that, because, you know, I don't know what the hell's going to happen. Oh man, that's going to take 24 minutes to make. Holy smokes. Okay. So let's see here. Let's do some points. I want to go ahead and unlock my Master Toolsmith, which gives me access to titanium tool recipes. Now, I think, though, before we can do anything with that, we still need to find actual titanium, which I think we can find in the wasteland. And, of course, you know, we can find it underground if we start digging a mine, which we'll probably do. Before we do that, though, we're going to go ahead and bump gun crafting up, and we're going to bump tool crafting up. And do I want to do weapon crafting? If I do weapon crafting, oh yeah, I do want to do weapon crafting. Okay. So we can get those all bumped up there. We are eventually going to, you know, want to make our own armor as soon as we can find the damn sewing kit, but we haven't found it yet. This will give us 20% more crafting time. The other thing, you know, that we can eventually do for our security class is Security Master, which will cost us 10 points. But you know what? He's got a book for that, doesn't he? 10 points is a hell of a lot of points. Let's go back and look at that again. We're going to have to wait for quite some time for that crucible to be made anyway. Let's look at the time now. All right, it's 9:30 in the morning, and we still do not have red text. So I'm really curious. I'm going to assume the horde's going to come tonight anyway. And if it doesn't, then, you know, we're no worse for the wear. If it does, at least we'll be ready. Okay, let's look at you again for a minute. You had in here Security Mastery Book. I am more than willing to pay 500 coin to save 10 skill points.
Well, maybe you should try Shamway.
Your skill in Master Security is now level 1. So that means that we've learned it. Ha ha ha! Check that out, you guys. Titanium armor, titanium spike club, and the M4A1 recipe. That's a nice rifle too. I played around with that a little bit in creative mode. Increase crafting tier by 1 for automatic weapons, military armor, and titanium armor. Sweet. Okay, yeah, that was well worth 500 coin. Absolutely. 10 skill points, man. We saved 10 skill points by buying that. That's another thing, you know, that, you know, kudos to Kane too for the mod here, because we have more than one way, you know, to get some of this stuff, and it's just really cool. So I really appreciate that about this mod. Okay, let's put this clay back and this stone back in there. Now, it said we could make a titanium spiked club. And we can make all this armor. We'll need the sewing kit before we can do that. But before we can actually make this thing, we need forged titanium. I wonder if it's time for us to start a mine. I actually did start a mine outside here. Right there. I was going to do like a little strip mine. And then if we get overrun by Z's, all I have to do is just hop out of it. We'll have like a ladder and run up here and then have the soldiers take them out. Dude, you look badass, man. I want that gun too. We'll have it eventually. You know, and try and find some titanium. The other option, of course, is to try and find a wasteland, but oh my god, the wasteland is super dangerous in Darkness Falls. I mean, it is like bad juju. If you think it's bad in vanilla, it's really bad here. There's even like these demon portal things that you can run into out there that spawn super nasty stuff. So, yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what the next move here is, because we can't really do anything with this stuff until we find actual titanium. And forged titanium probably requires a combination of titanium and steel, I'm guessing, but I don't know that for sure. But anyway, we can make that. We can make the arrows too. Those are going to be nice. Titanium arrowhead, stips, crack. Yeah. We can use polymer for the fletching on that. Really cool. Okay, so I guess what we're going to do here, you guys, is, do we have red text? We still do not have red text. Wow. All right. I'm just trying to think of what we should do next here. It's a little too late in the episode to start anything substantial. And we have to wait for that crucible to finish before we can start making our steel stuff. So we're going to make steel tools. We could make a blue, just wooden bow, I suppose. But, well, actually, can we make a compound bow? We cannot. Okay. I'm not sure what we would need to unlock that either. We still have 6 skill points left. What else would we're going to want this eventually. For sure. We've got Pack Mule all the way up. We've got Barter all the way up. What is this? Unlocks mechanical parts, recipe, insulator, electric parts. Oh, right. That lets us make those things. I've never done that because I've always just gotten that sort of thing from scrapping. Advanced Forge. We already have that. These will probably do, you know, once we get an actual permanent home. We could put a few more points into the... Oh, that's right. We could do the coil gun. Bow crafting. What's that do? Oh. What do we need? It's not XX by. What the hell does that mean? I wonder if that's just some kind of error, and what it's really telling us is that we need to we need to be a higher level. That's my guess. Let's go ahead and do that, because I have parts for it. Well, I have everything but a handle, and Trader Rec didn't have any handles. But we'll come across another one. And then coil gun crafting. I have all the parts for that coil pistol. I wonder why they have us do a rifle before a pistol. You'd think it would be the other way around. Well, maybe not, because this is a 44. Okay, so we got that going. Don't really care about that. We could do the next level of ammo too. What else do we have though? Magnum, don't care about that. Shotgun. We already know combat because we found a book for it. We know Winchester rifle, sniper rifle, AR-15, SMG. You know what? I think we need this because Secrets of Turning Leather Armor. Because this workstation needs a leather tanning rack. But I'm not sure if we need it for something we actually want or not. So let's see here. Let's hold off on that. But I think it would behoove us to go ahead and take that. So now we can actually make hollow points. Steel casing recipes. And that's going to come in handy later on too, when we can actually start making steel, which we'll be able to do as soon as our crucible's finished, which still has 16 more minutes. Okay, so Hope you guys are enjoying this episode. I know this is not the usual exciting stuff, but it is kind of cool, figuring out the crafting system here and, getting new skill points and be able to make new things. I certainly enjoy that about this game. So every once in a while, we'll have these types of episodes. So, okay, so let's see. We've got a P. Oh, we can't make that, though, because we don't have the handle. But we should be able to assemble this guy. Now, there is one thing that I should consider before I put this thing together. And that is that if I put it together now, it's going to be blue. And I don't know if we'll, if we'll come across these parts again later on to make a purple one. Let's look at something again here. Now, I mean, not that a blue coil gun would suck. It would be just slightly less durability and one less mod slot, which would kind of be significant in the end game. On the other hand, I don't know if I'll be using a coil gun forever. Anyway, what am I looking for? I'm looking for gun crafting. Theoretically, though, with our nerdy glasses, we should already be able to make purple, right? Intellect 1. XP gain. Oh, you know what? Maybe this doesn't do that for us. Well, here's one way we could test that theory. Let's just make a basic bow and let's see if it's blue or yellow or purple. See what color it is. It's blue. Okay. All right. So if we make the coil gun now, then it's going to be blue. And I don't know if, like I said, I don't know if we'll come across those parts later on down the road again when we can make purple. Now, the other thing we could do is just keep using this one for now since we only use it on occasion and just wait until we can make purple stuff. I think that's the right maneuver. I do believe that is the right thing to do. Okay. So, let's put that in there. Well, excuse me, this does 25 damage with 45 projectile velocity. This does 41 damage with 66 projectile velocity with that mod on there. So, we're going to keep using this compound bow, and hopefully we can figure out later on how to make the other compound bow. But anyway, it is we don't have red text, so that suggests that the horde is not coming tonight, but I don't trust that. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to assume that they are going to come, and the plan is going to be for us to see if we can just stay on our bike all night long and stay ahead of the horde. Just because I really don't have any other plan other than camping out on a POI somewhere. And I don't have a problem with that as long as it's a POI that, I've already looted or I don't care about it getting destroyed. But if it's a POI, that we haven't gone through yet, I don't want them to cream it. Okay, it's noon. The cricket sound means it's noon. And we still don't have red text. So they probably won't come tonight, but like I said, I'm going to assume that they are anyway. All right, so let's see. We got a little bit of brass from the last run, so let's make some more bullets and brass from out of here. And we're really just kind of waiting on that. So I think what I'm going to do, you guys, is let's just keep this going. I think I'm going to end this episode here, and I'll probably, while I'm waiting for the crucible, I'll probably go ahead and just work on that mine outside. When nighttime comes around, we will be on our bike. We'll make sure that we have, beer and grain alcohol on our toolbar in case we actually need it. I don't think we will. And, if the horde actually comes, then we're basically just going to go on a road trip and stay ahead of them. That's the plan. If they don't come, then we will come back here and either keep working on the mine or make sure all of our steel tools and all that is made up. And then on the next day in the morning, we'll take off and we'll go continue working on these jobs. So I think that's the plan. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Come and hang out with us on Discord. Come and hang out with me on a live stream. I do live stream several times a week on Twitch, and you can find the links to both of those places in the About section of the YouTube channel. You guys have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.